I hope everyone's having a great day. No, nobody's on right now, but still, always like to say good morning. So right now I'm going to be doing half hour, like 40 minutes of cardio work to get that endurance up, and then I'm going to do some accessory work. I was thinking handstand push-ups, or I don't know about pull-ups, but we'll see. But training harder than last time. So the first 5 minutes is usually just kind of like a warm-up for me, and then I usually step it up and usually go up to like 23 miles an hour on this thing. And I usually just stay there. And the reason why I go live and do this is because the main focus is what I want to do is be able to have a conversation and push myself almost still like a little bit past zone 2 to zone 3. So that's why I like doing these lives. It keeps me going, as well as excuse me, keeps me busy just talking to you guys. So yeah, so I've been a diabetic for 10 years, almost going on 11 in August. I've been doing CrossFit for good morning. Hope you're having an awesome day. I've been doing CrossFit for a little more than that, like 11 years. And I've been a personal trainer for a little over 20. So I'm an old guy. But if you have any personal training questions or just want to talk, just fire away. Love to hear what you guys have to say or questions on. So yeah, so yesterday was rough because I haven't really took a little bit of time off in the gym. So I didn't feel this week like the greatest. I was the heaviest I've ever been because vacation, you eat a lot of junk, as well as don't really work out. So I just kind of felt like garbage. And then when I started to work out, just the excitement as well as training wasn't so hot. So I know my goal is to get 1% better every day, but it was really hard this week when it came to training. Really hard. But if you guys have any questions about training or want to know anything, fire away. But yeah, this is a lot of fun. I mean, I like doing lives. I do lives every weekend. Granted, sometimes I don't get a good amount of people, but that's okay. I like talking to you guys. So if you guys got any questions, just like fire away. Where are you guys from? Hello. Where are you guys from? Just kind of, see what's going on in everyone's life. Thank you for the like. I appreciate that. Just have fun. Maybe you learned something. I learned something. It's all in good fun. So if you have any questions about personal training, thank you for all the hearts, all that stuff. That's awesome. I appreciate it. If you guys have any personal training questions, like seriously, fire away. So I know we're all strangers, but I make this chat very friendly. Hey, how's it going? I make the chat very friendly, and you know, the main thing for me on this live is, yeah, I'm working out, but I do not do roids. Nope. Never, never, never. The main thing on this chat is like this live. Yeah, I work out. So the main thing is I want you to learn something, me learn something, and just everyone have a good time. So do personal trainers pick up their clients? Personally, for me, I've never done that. I have heard stories of that because you got to think these people are having really, really close relationship because they're training somebody. It's like, you know, I mean, I've seen it happen. I've heard it happen, but I've never done that. But if you guys got any personal training questions, just fire away. If like you want to learn something, I've been in the game for quite a while. So, and I do CrossFit too. I love CrossFit. Well, congratulations with your sister having a kid. Did you pick a name yet? But if you guys got any personal training questions, seriously, like, don't be a stranger. The chat's going pretty good. Uncle Daddy. No, I mean, for personal trainers, you got to realize, like, yes, you can be friendly with people, but you need to be professional the whole time. Like, yeah, like some people get really friendly really quick. But the main thing is you got to be professional. That's like, if you're not professional, then like this business is not for you. The main thing is like you're supposed to make people hit their goals and stuff like that. But you know, love does crazy things. So I'm telling you, you guys are missing out on CrossFit. You see all, okay, so with CrossFit, you see all these people do like crazy stuff. Everything is scalable. Like if I'm doing a movement with 135 and you can't do that, you can just use the barbell and get the same stimulus that I'm getting. So everything is scalable. It's not like, don't go off the guys of the CrossFit Games or anything like that. So now, like, here's another thing. Like, you need to get a coach in CrossFit that holds you up to standards for movements, positioning, all that stuff. And when they do that, like, that's the type of people, coaches, you need. So you need to do your research when it comes to coaching at the CrossFit gyms next to you. Yeah, well, they're idiots. They are definitely idiots. Yeah, like it's, all it is safety. Like, know your limit. Don't ego lift. Like, if you're trying for a PR, like, make sure you're really primed to hit like a big lift or something, and make sure like everyone's safe. You're safe. Thank you for the like, whoever did that. all that kind of stuff. So usually in these lives, I go every 5 minutes. I tell you where I'm at. So I am 10 minutes in. Speed is about 22 miles an hour. Cadence is 60. Calories is 119. And distance is 3.8 miles. Yeah, you tell her to wear a helmet, yeah. Well, they should go to the gym. Yeah, well, I mean, if you, thank you for the like, whoever did that. They should go to the gym, because going to the gym can help you have like a long life, help you with your cardiovascular endurance, like, and all that stuff. So it's like, but like they just need to know who or what the movements are. Yeah, I listen, I understand, but if you know like a really reputable coach or a personal trainer that's like really professional, have them stick with them. Yeah. Exercise Chipotle. I've never heard of that one before. But like, even programming for some CrossFit gyms, thank you for the like, whoever did that. Like you need to get like a CrossFit gym that actually knows how to program, or follows a really reputable programming company. So, like this guy, the CrossFit gym where I live, he literally schedules like 2 weeks out, but he looks at the weather as well. Like how hot it is it going to rain? Does it look really, hey, you too, I appreciate it. You too. Have a blessed day. But so he's really detailed when it comes to that. So he's really detailed when it comes to like programming for his group. So that's the kind of company or gym you need to go to. So yeah, so that's like, you really need to do your research. Even on a typical like Crunch or whatever a gym that's in your area, like do your research, like do a day pass, work out, but like kind of check the scene too as well. But it's the WOD. It's on the website. Yeah. So some of the companies do. Oh, I do. Most of our CrossFit workouts you got to press. So I do a lot of tricep stuff. Yeah, sure. Diet Coke like definitely cancels that out. So yeah, I got triceps. But so yeah, like some gyms have that workout on the website the day before. Yeah, it's good to look, but to be honest with you, it's not. No, there's no need to. Yeah, I mean that's with everybody. Everyone has a bigger bicep than triceps. Anyways, I wouldn't put a WOD on the website for the day before, because you're going to have people that don't even go to the gym doing the workout for free because you're posting it. That's not very good business for you. So sorry, 15 15 minutes in, speed is 23 miles an hour, cadence is 64, calories is 178, and distance is 5.6. So I am going to stay around that 23 miles an hour mark. So yeah, once in a while. I don't have time. I didn't watch the fights last night, but I do watch them periodically if I have time. So that's another thing. Yeah, not really. You don't get support because they're going to another gym that they're paying a membership for and doing that workout. Oh no, I don't fight people. Glass jaw. Way too many concussions in my lifetime. I don't fight. And all those concussions are sports injuries. I'm not a fighter. Like, if I can settle it with a conversation, I think that's a lot better than throwing punches, because neither one of you are going to get anything out of it. Just a couple black eyes and a concussion. Yeah, I don't box. I can't. I don't do that. This is all from CrossFit. All from CrossFit. So I am 45 years old and a type 1 diabetic. So feeling it today. So I may drop it down to like 22 miles an hour. But if you guys got any like personal training questions, like, go for it. There's no stupid question. There's always a stupid answer. So, man, when you haven't done this in a week, you're struggling. What did I eat last night? So I had ground beef, I got like a burger bun, carrots, green beans. That's pretty much it, really. I mean, I did have dessert. I don't really have dessert that often, so I had like a little slice of cheesecake. So, but no sugar added cheesecake. When it comes to my diet, I eat the same thing pretty much over and over for lunch and breakfast. So, God, this seat. They need to fix this seat. So, for breakfast, 2 hard-boiled eggs and 2 pieces of sourdough bread with a little bit of butter on it. That's it. Have an RX bar for a snack. Lunch, ground beef, spinach, carrots, tomatoes, green beans, and a little bit of rice. Mix it all together, and I'll have like a Greek yogurt, 2 apples, and then for an afternoon snack, I'll have like a sourdough and peanut butter sandwich, and then I'll tell you later. And then dinner's kind of like whatever we feel like making. So the gym that I'm in now is mainly a powerlifting gym, but they have CrossFit stuff over here, and it's open 24 hours. So this is actually like a championship for, I think, Niagara Falls in 2023 for the powerlifting championship. So one of the managers here, she's like the world best powerlifter for her age group, and she is strong. So, all right, so 20 minutes in, I did tell you I'm gonna kind of lower it down a little bit. So I'm at 22 miles an hour. Cadence is 59. Calories is 235. And distance is 7.3. So there's a place that I went there a long time ago, long time ago. It's called Fenton's. So I love Sundays. I'll go hard on Sundays. Hey, how you doing? Like blizzards for Dairy Queen, like chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream and cookies, like soft batch chocolate chip cookies. I can go hard on that. Thank you for the like, whoever liked. But like I don't eat that often because I have some goals I want to hit, and that's not gonna help me out one bit at all. So, but gosh, I wish one part of the Echo Bike for Rogue, their seats are not comfortable. Like, I don't know if it's maybe the angle's a little bit higher up, but man, that's why I only last on here like 30 minutes. So that's why I do lives too. So 30 minutes on this is not fun. So I get to talk to you guys and all that stuff. So you guys got any more questions? Like seriously, fire away. Where are you guys from, by the way? So I live in Georgia, in the US. So, hey, thank you so much. Like, my thing is like, I just want you to learn and have a good time with me. And like, you know, if I get something out of you, if I learn something from you, that's awesome. And if you learn something from me, like, that's awesome. That's the main. Damn, what are you doing up this early? San Diego, do you work the night shift? But like, I just want everybody to like, yeah, fitness can be intimidating, really intimidating for a lot of people. But if you have someone like me that's very positive and wants to help people out and was a former trainer before, that's the reason why I do these, because I don't want people to get intimidated working out. So, I mean, I've had clients that would not go to, only would want to do machines, and they didn't want to do the free weights because all those people there were big. Some of them are intimidating. So I'm like, hey, we're going over there and we're going to interact with some of these people too. So, and usually the biggest guys are some of the nicest guys in the gym. So just don't get intimidated. And usually the bigger guys, if you have a question, and you ask them, because they have more knowledge than some of the trainers do, to be honest with you, but not me. So I geek out on this stuff. So I think I might go 25 on this, 25 minutes, because my legs are like really, really fried. So I might do handstand push-ups so I can show you guys how to do those. Maybe some pull-ups too. So with the handstand push-ups, it's kind of a workout that I do. So you do, it goes down from like 10, it goes from 10 down to 1. So, and then you gotta do like some presses with the PVC pipe. Whew. All right, I got like 30 seconds. But yeah, if you guys want to learn handstand push-ups, like you gotta wait, because I'll show you. I love personal training. If I could do it, like, it's hard because in the beginning when you're personal training, like you don't make money, like you don't. It's really hard, but you got to build up that reputation, the clientele, even online stuff. Okay, so 25 minutes in, I'm kind of slowing down a little bit. So distance was like 9 miles, geez. And I did 293 calories. So that's it for that. I need a pad for this thing. I say that every single time. So, yeah, with the personal training business, like you need to really consider online too, because I worked at a gym, and pretty much like if I wanted to make $60,000, I would have to work Monday through Saturday, 12-hour shifts, no breaks. And I knew right when I did that math, that writing was on the wall, and it was just like, nope. So yeah, so it was, so I had to go another avenue. And a lot of trainers do that. They usually do, they go to some other business because like personal training and the gyms that they're at is not feasible. Where can I do the handstand push-up? I can probably do it here. So I'm gonna move some stuff over, but that's a mirror for people to flex in, but I don't flex in those mirrors. I'm gonna move this out of the way and try not to break it. And I'll move this kettlebell this out of the way for a little bit too, because I'm doing some handstand push-ups. So if you guys got any questions with other, oh yeah, so here's the gym. So that right here is the CrossFit kind of area. And then over here, you got, sorry, I'm like pointing. So this is all where like the powerlifting stuff is, back squatting. And then we have a boxing ring. I don't go in it. And then all that in there is like all free weights and machines. And there's another room behind this wall. And the cool thing about this place, it's open 24 hours. Not like other gyms where you have to be there at like 5:30 or like even a little bit earlier than that, and they just don't, sometimes they don't open. This one, like you get your own number to punch into the, punch in the door, and voila, you're in. Okay, so I'm trying to see if I can get a good angle at this. So this is a handstand workout that I do, that I like doing. So I'm gonna put this right here. So I need to take my hat off too. So what I do is I start from a 10 all the way down to a 1 each round. So after each set of handstand push-ups, I'll do 15 of presses with a PVC pipe. So the main reason why I do that is I need to create volume with my shoulders, because I am a taller individual in the CrossFit space. So I'm about like 6'5". So it's a lot easier for people to do handstand push-ups if they're like 5'10" and under. So my goal is to create the volume that I need so I can rep out like a whole bunch of reps when it comes to handstand push-ups. So like, for example, like I'll show you, like I'm pretty dang tall. Like that's like almost 7 feet. So, all right, so sorry for the noise, I apologize. But all right, so I'm gonna do 10. You can do kipping or strict press. It's completely up to you. So I'm gonna do kipping, and kind of go from there. So when you're doing the handstand push-ups, you need a big kick at the end. Oops, sorry. So move this over just a little smidge. I think it'll be fine. I'm not gonna hit it. Big kicks. Okay, so, hey, how you doing? So, okay, so I did 10. So now is the press. So I typically do 10 to 15 the whole time. So make sure you put your head through. 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so once you do that, just take a little breather. Take a little breather and kind of set yourself up for the 9. So I would not recommend, after you do the PVC pipes, immediately going into that, because your shoulders will start burning real quick. So give yourself like 30 seconds to a minute break. Like, there's no need to go hard on this, because you need, remember, you need to build the volume when it comes to these workouts. Volume. So but yeah, but if you have any other personal training questions, like I'm going to say this the whole time. So, like, seriously, fire away. Gives me time to take a breather. So yeah. All right, so I'm going to do 9 now. And so when you're doing the handstand push-ups, I forgot to mention, so you're here, you need to create a triangle on the way down. So, because that's going to give you the base, a good base of kind of stabilizing yourself. If you're here doing a handstand push-ups, it's not really sustainable. So you got to push your hands out a little bit more, like almost like 90 degrees. So, hey, thank you for that comment. I appreciate it. All right, so I'm going to do 9. So, and also use that last leg up on the wall to make that a really, really, really big kick. Because what happens is a lot of people don't get that momentum to get onto the wall. So, kick. All right, that's 9. So 15 PVC presses. You can go as slow, as fast as you want. Make sure it's controlled. I don't know what numbers. Oh. Whew. Yeah, being tall is some benefits. There's not a lot. So wall balls and rowing are your best friends, right? Right, Jamie? So thank you for the like, whoever liked that. Appreciate it. But crazy thing is, like, for me, Olympic weightlifting for my age is at 45 has been like the best I've ever had. So I'm clean jerking like 320, snatching 250. I looked up on the state of Georgia for my age and weight class. I would have to go up in weight, but like I'm way over the current record holder. Like his record is for the clean jerk is 185, and I can like literally come here, like push press that, and then snatching he did is I think a 205, and I could do that for reps. So not to belittle him, but I mean that's great. That's a great kind of weight for someone that age and weight to do. But you in the chat, me, we want to be the best we can. Improve it to people sometimes, right? So okay, so this is I'm gonna do 8. So I was a little slow on that one. Mainly the reason why is I didn't have that good position to do the handstand push-ups, so kind of had to be more focused. So 15 of these, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 5. Whew. So I typically do these lives every weekend. Saturdays are my big lifting and metcons. Sundays are kind of like cardio and accessory work, just to get better. So, and I only do lives on the weekends. So, because on the weekdays, there's like way too many people here, and I don't want to interfere with their training and all that stuff. And so, usually on the weekends, there's nobody here. Yes, you're completely correct on that. Those long legs are a huge help. I did a long time ago. I did a half marathon in Atlanta, and I did it with my sister-in-law, and she's maybe right here on me. So it was funny, like literally every 2 steps that she did was one of mine on the run. So I'm like, I kept on asking her like, how you doing? How you doing? And yeah, so and I've never done a half marathon before that, and I was fried, absolutely fried. But yeah, so she was like, I was trying to catch up to you the whole time, but it was so hard because one of your steps was 2 of mine, and I'm like, well, you should have told me. So, like, I wasn't trying to get like a record or anything. I was just trying to just do a half marathon. Like, I didn't care what I got for a time at all. So, okay, so this is number 7 on this one. So make sure your hands are out a little bit. So, kind of like this, but like 90 degrees. So, and typically what I do on the handstand, I make a V so I can kind of like almost open my hands and just be more stable with holding that handstand push-up. Okay, so that was 8. All right. All right, 15 more. Whew. If you guys got any other questions, even about life or whatever, how many people like to ask me relationship questions? I just want to have fun on this. That's it. I don't ask for much. So, all right, next round is 6. So usually, when you hit the round of 6 or 5, that's when things get like really, really spicy, because you have all that volume built up from 10, 9, 8, 7, and especially with the 15 push presses, that like it gets harder and harder. Because I mean, to be honest, like I can feel my shoulders already. Like I'm already feeling the burn already, and it's mainly from doing those PVC pipe presses. So, all right, 6. Oh, see, my hand placement was off. One, 2. 2, 4, 5. Oh. Whew. Yep. All right, so I'm gonna do 5 Next, I'm probably gonna wait like maybe 30 seconds for that. Whoever liked, thank you. I appreciate it. But I didn't do a live last week because I was on vacation, and yeah, and I was on vacation pretty much from Friday all the way to Tuesday. Didn't work out, and I just, coming back to it and like you want to do 100%, it's not in the cards. So this week was kind of like a chill, relax week for me. So all right, so 5 for this one. So make sure that your hands, I typically like my hands, like if you're in a mat here, like right in the middle, that range for that. All right. And now it's getting really spicy. So 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Ugh. Man, got 6 more to go. 6 more reps. And after this, finito, done. Whew. But like, I seriously, like all you guys that are watching, who were watching, thank you. I really do appreciate it. Oh, I forgot to mention. So I am doing a burpee fundraiser. So I'm trying to raise $1,000 for United Way of Hall County, and every dollar that someone donates, I have to do a burpee. And so it's not like 50 burpees one day, then the next. It's all the burpees all at once. So 1,000 burpees in one day. So it's gonna get really nasty. I've been practicing on burpees and kind of figuring out a time frame of like how many burpees I should do a minute. So I think I got it down to 5 burpees per minute. And so if I do 5 burpees per minute, I think roughly I could finish it in like 2.5 hours for the 1,000 burpees. So, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm mathing. My math is mathing right? So, all right. So now I gotta do 4. Now, if you notice, my form is not the greatest because of this, but the link to the burpee fundraiser will be posted in the comments after I'm done. So, Ooh. Man, this is spicy. All right, 3, 2, 1. That's it. 4 more reps. But yeah, the most amount of burpees I've done in one time was 100, and those are bar facing burpees. So I did 100 bar facing burpees for a warm up. That was like a long time ago, but luckily for this burpee fundraiser that I'm doing, it's just a regular burpee. I'm not touching it to like anything or whatnot. So. All right, so 3. So for the new people in the chat, so what I'm doing is I'm building volume in my handstand push-ups. So I did 10, so you start at 10 all the way down to 1, and you use a PVC pipe to do 15 reps in between sets. So right now I'm at number 3. So if you notice, my form hasn't been the greatest because my shoulders are so burning up that it's like really hard for me to get that kick up So, so that's why I take a little bit of longer break towards like the rep 5 and down to 1. So, but I think if I finish the 2 and do the PVC pipe, I'll just do 1 real quick and just be done with it. And make sure the one thing you need to do is push your head through too. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 13, 15. Whew. All right, 2. I think I'm just gonna rep these out real quick. Maybe I shouldn't have. One more to go. Whew. Okay, one more. Oh. 1, 2. Oh, that's it. Whew. So that is what I do for handstand push-ups to create volume in this workout, to create volume in my shoulders. So doing these movements will be a lot easier. So guys, like seriously, thank you for watching. I always have fun doing these because hopefully you get something out of it and I get something out of it, like I said before earlier. But hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you next week. All right, later. Oh, forgot to mention, like and subscribe, please.